जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनंदन जय व्रज जनरंजन जय यशोदनंदन जय अंजन जय यशोदनंदन जय व्रज जनरंजन जय यशोदनंदन जय व्रज जनरंजन जय यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी 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 जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनंदन जय व्रज जनरंजन जय यशोदा जय व्रज जनरंजन जय यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी जय यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Govinda Jaya Gopala Jaya Govinda Jaya Gopala Jaya Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Govinda Jaya Gopala Jaya Govinda Jaya Gopala Jaya Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Gauranita 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 Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Mahi Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Ya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Mahi Jaya Radha Vallabha Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Vallabha Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Narasimha 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 Jaya Prahlad Maharaj 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 Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Guru Deva 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 Srila Prabhupada ki jai Grantaraj Srimad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna. Reading from Srimad-Bhāgavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Sakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gata Mahyam Tatati Swapatantikam. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yatkripatamaham vande Shri Gurum Dhinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Shaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tatho Jayamutirayet. Shinvatam Swakata Krishna Punyashravana Kirtanam Hridayantasto hi abhadrani vidunhoti suhritsatam. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya. Bhagavati uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati Naistiki. Reading from Srimad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 8, chapter number 5. The title of the chapter is The Demigod's Appeal to the Lord, text number 28. Ajasya chakram tu ajayiryamanam manomayam panchadasaram asu tri nabhi vidyu chalam ashta nemi yad aksham aho tam ritham prapadhye. Ajasya sakram tu ajayiryamanam. Ajasya chakram tu ajayiryamanam. Manomayam panchadasaram asu. Manomayam panchadasaram asu. Trinabi vidyuschalam ashtanemi. Trinabi adhyuschalam ashtanemi. Trinabi vidyuschalam ashtanemi. Yadakshamaghustan ritam prapadhye. Yadakshamaghustam ritam prapadhye. Ajasya chakram tu ajayiryamanam. Manomayam panchadasaram asu. Trinabi vidyuschalam ashtanemi. Yadakshamaghustam ritam prapadhye. Ajasya chakram tu ajayiryamanam. Manomayam panchadasaram asu. Trinabi vidyuschalam ashtanemi. Yadakshamaghustam ritam prapadhye. Ajasya chakram tu ajayeryamano manomayam panchadasaramasu Trinabividyuschalamashtanemi Yadaksham ahostam vratam prapadye Ajasya chakram tu ajayeryamano Manomayam panchadasaramasu Trinabividyuschalamashtanemi Yadaksham agustam vritam prapadye Ajasya chakram tu ajayeryamano Manomayam panchadasaramasu Trinabividyuschalamashtanemi Yadaksham agustam vritam prapadye Mataji's. Ajasya chakram ajayeryamano Manomayam panchadasaramasu Trinabividyuschalamashtanemi Yadaksham vritam prapadye Ajasya chakram tu ajayeryamano Manomayam panchadasaramasu Trinabividyuschalamashtanemi Yadaksham vritam prapadye Ajasya of the living being, Chakram, the wheel, the cycle of birth and death in this material world. But Ajaya, by the external energy of the Supreme Lord, Iryamanam, going around with great force, Manamayam, which is nothing but a mental creation, depending chiefly on the mind. Panchadasa, 15, Aram, possessing spokes. Asu, very quick. Trinabi, having three naves, the three modes of material nature. Vidyut, like electricity. Chalam, moving. Ashtanemi, made of 8 fellies. The 8 external energies of the Lord. Bhumir, Apo, Nalo, Vayu, etc. Yet, who? Aksham, the hub. Ahu, they say. Tan, unto him. Ritham, the fact. Prapadye, let us offer our respectful obeisances. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In the cycle of material activities, the material body resembles the wheel of a mental chariot. The 10 senses, 5 for working and 5 for gathering knowledge, and the 5 life years within the body form the 15 spokes of the chariot's wheel. The three modes of nature, goodness, passion and ignorance, are its center of activities. And the 8 ingredients of nature, earth, water, fire, air, sky, mind, intelligence and false ego, comprise the rim of the wheel. The external material energy moves this wheel like electrical energy. Thus the wheel revolves very quickly around its hub or central support. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the super soul and the ultimate truth, we offer our respectful obeisances unto him. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. The cycle of repeated birth and death is figuratively described herein. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 7.5, Apareyam itastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayetam dharyate jagat. The entire world is going on because the living entity, who is part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, is utilizing the material energy. Under the clutches of the material energy, the Jivatma is revolving on the wheel of birth and death under the direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The central point is Super Soul, the Super Soul. As explained in Bhagavad Gita 18.61, Ishvara sarva bhutanam hrideshu arjuna tishtati brahmayan sarva bhutani yantra arudhani mayaya. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna, and is directing the wanderings of all living entities who are seated as on a machine made of the material energy. The material body of the living entity is a result of the conditioned soul's activities. And because the supporter is the super soul is the true reality. Every one of us, therefore, should offer respectful obeisances to this central reality. One should not be misguided by the activities of this material world and forget the central point, the absolute truth. That is the instruction given here by Lord Brahma. Śrīmate Javataka Swami Namacharya Padayane Tai Kripa Pradayane Gaurakata Dhammadaya Hare Gramatarane. So we continue our prayers by Lord Brahma. That's all right, bro. That's all. So, no problem, that should be okay, bro. So these prayers seem to indicate we are in the material world, whatever may be our situation, whether we are in the Bhur-loka, Bhuvar-loka, Suvar-loka, whatever may be our situation, the material world means problems actually. Whatever may be our situation. We may be Indra, we may be Chandra, we may be Vayu, we may be Varuna, whatever may be the situation, the material world means there will be some problems will be there. So this is like a, you can't avoid this. The fact that material world, so the problems can be different. The material world here, we are having some small problems. Maybe in a different planetary system, they have different problems. The intensity of the problem can be a little bit different. That is the only thing. So that's why Krishna says, Abrahma bhavana loka punar avartino arjuna mamupetyaut kaunteya punar janmana vidyate. So Krishna says, even if you go up to the planet of the Brahma, Brahma loka, so still the same problems will be there. Even Lord Brahma also has problems. So Indradev has problems. So if somebody is doing Aswamedha Yajna, so if he is trying to complete 100 Aswamedha Yajna, Indradev is worried actually. So don't think that only this politics is here only. Politics is there everywhere. Everywhere there is a politics. Even the Indradev is worried actually. That's why when he comes, when Prithu Maharaj performs this Aswamedha Yajna, he comes and steals the horse. Why he should do that? If he's a pure devotee of the Lord, then he should just worry. Okay, somebody is, okay, my quota is finished. I am just allocated. I am going to be Indra for a certain period, and then that I am finishing. No, he should, still he is worried. Okay, now somebody is going to come. So this is the problem, because everything is allocated. So in the one day of Brahma, there are 14 Manus are going to come. We are worried about one whatever little year, 50, 100 years we are going to live, we are worried about that 100 years. What am I going to do? Am I going to achieve? Am I going to pull him down or pull her down? Or I'm going to win him or I have to drag him? We make so many plans. But unfortunately, we are going to live very, very short duration. Within this short duration, if we can make our life perfect, then we don't have to come back to this material world again. That opportunity is there. Opportunity is there for everyone. For Indra Dev also opportunity is there. All the devatas. See, this is once the Manu is finished, there is 14 Manus in a day of Brahma. So one Manu is finished, the next Manu, then the whole thing changes. The whole portfolio changes actually. It's mentioned. See, like we have 14 Manus. Now we are in the Vaivasvata Manu. We are discussing about Raivata Manu, we were Chakshusha Manu. Different Manus we are discussing. And each and every Manu, the whole department. Indra Dev is different. All the Sapta Rishis are different. All the Devatas, they are different actually. So what we are, our small insignificant portion of the time, we are worried actually. My position, my situation, I have to be here, I have to be up, and I have to do this. No. So instead, this energy, if we can put in pure devotional service, without any motive, without any, then we can cross beyond all these things. That is a problem. That's why Srila Prabhupada mentions in the purport, the cycle of repeated birth and death is figuratively described here. This is chakra. This is chakra, no, not even chakra, this is the chariot wheel actually, only the wheel. The Prabhupada says here, it is a mental chariot, the wheel of the mental chariot, the 10 senses, 5 for working senses and 5 for gathering knowledge. This is karma indriya, jnana indriya. And the 5 life years within the body form the 15 spokes of the chariot's wheel. So example is given, it's a figurative example. The 3 modes of material nature are its center of activities. So here, all the activities in this material world is conducted under the 3 modes of material nature. In Bhagavad Gita, we study 5 things. Ishvara, Jiva, then Prakriti, then Kala and Karma. So the Prakriti is there. So these 5 activities are just going on again and again. That's why this is Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani, Chatare Sayanam. So this continues, this cycle continues again and again. Different species though. Sometimes maybe the human being, sometimes maybe in the animal kingdom, sometimes in the devatas, all these things continues. But the human form of life offers, there is a detour. Here we can make a decision. Yes, I don't want to go through this cycle again and again. I can make an end to this cycle. That is why the human form of life is very, very rare. Why it is rare? Not just because we have all the different inventions are there, different facilities are there. No, that because of that. The human form of life, we can make a decision. Yes, I don't want to go through this, the repeated birth and death. Repeated birth and death. Our position is, our place is going back home, back to Godhead. So we should be interested in that. Hare Krishna. So we should be interested in. That is why the Bhagavatam talks about this thing. So we know the pastime where the Indradev got to pride. When a position comes, automatically it comes with the pride also. Sometimes arrogance also comes. So when Durvasa Muni offered the garland to the Indradev, what Indradev did? He didn't know the value of these special blessings of this garland. This is like a Maha garland. First you honor it. No harm in giving to the elephant. Okay, elephant also has to get some Maha. First you have to honor that garland. First you take it on your head. You honor that. And then you want to give it to somebody, give it to elephant or somebody else. But Indradev, out of his sometime pride, so he thought, like, what is this? What's the big deal? So then that's it. Durvasa Muni is, otherwise also he will very easily agitated actually. Asutosh, Lord Shiva is Asutosh. Easily pleased and easily angered also. So here Durvasa Muni also, so he got very angry and immediately cursed. So you will lose all your position, all your opulence, everything will be finished. So this is The example is given. So but one thing we have to remember, sometimes we see in the pastimes of the Lord, like Indradev committed mistake and Brahmaji committed some mistake. So immediately we should not, Indradev is like me only. No, not like that. Because coming to the position of Indra is also very, very big position. But still, even that position, if they are not careful, what Lord is teaching is, if you are not careful even in that position, then you can fall down. But the Lord is very, very merciful, so He personally comes and corrects also. Corrects. Indradev is corrected. But even correcting also, again He commits, when He goes for the Parijata flower, again He picks up another flight actually. So this is very easy. So that is why we have to be very, very, that is why we have to understand in this, if you possess, we don't possess anything actually for that matter. We don't have any beauty, we don't have any knowledge, but still we are very proud. We are very proud of our achievements. We have done that, we have done. Because this is all by the mercy of the Lord. The Lord is giving whatever you desire. Lord is fulfilling that. That is why as a living entity, we have only one thing only. We have a desire actually. We can desire. Lord, I want to serve you. And Lord makes the arrangement. Like, I want to go away from you. And Lord will make the arrangement for that also. So this is the beauty. What we ask for the Lord. If we ask the Lord that I want to serve you, the Lord will give a facility to serve Him. And if you want to go away also, Lord will give a facility. Suddenly, one 20-year-old friend will call. From nowhere he will call. Why? Because you had a desire to go away. You didn't want to come to that fellow will call. Because otherwise that fellow has nothing to do with you. But still suddenly that 20-year-old fellow, some old contact will come. Because this is our desire. If your desire is so strong that nothing will break you. So this is what we have to learn in this world. So the cycle of repeated birth and death, as we discussed, Abrahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravartino Arjuna. You go to even to Brahma Loka. That is why Acharyas sometimes they say, I don't want to take birth as a Brahma. Brahma's very long position of life, like so many yuga cycles, so many trillions and trillions of years. But what they are saying is, I don't want taking birth as I don't want to take birth as a Brahma. But even if there is a worm in the devotee's house, that will be very protected because we will be getting some remnants of prasadam actually. So this is the mood of acharyas. So the fortunate one, that is why in the Shastra it says, Brahmanda Brahmite Konu Bhagyavan Jeev, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beej. So this is the only fortunate person can get this opportunity. Because there are so many millions of people revolving in this world. Not everybody gets an opportunity, immediately, where is devotional service, where is chanting, where is Bhagavad Gita, where is Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Not everybody is jumping up and down, no. But only very fortunate, very, very fortunate one. Because that fortune comes, this is called Aghyata Sukriti. Sometimes, so many devotees met Srila Prabhupada. Very, very short time only. Airport, Prabhupada will be coming. So just met him. So that is Sukriti. Somebody might be smiled at Srila Prabhupada. That is Sukriti. Because if we are, Srimad Bhagavad Gita says, even if you are not able to do anything, at least favorably inclined towards the devotee. I can't do anything because of my political, my economical, my social situation. I can't do anything. At least smile at the devotee. That is good only. That is why, this is why Sukriti counts. So the bank account, Sukriti bank account, when we were in Chirachora Gopinath, there was a wonderful devotee, he was giving, the two bank accounts are there actually, two bank accounts. One bank account is just like Dena Bank. The one bank is Lena Bank, Dena Bank actually, because we are good, we are always, we have accounts in the Lena Bank. Lena in Hindi, Lena means taking. So those who are not, so Lena means taking, Dena means giving. Dena is like always giving. Lena means always taking. So what Prabhu was explaining, we all have that account actually. Lena Bank account we have. We want. But we want to give also. We want to give something to the Lord. Do something. Actually, Lord doesn't need anything actually. He is Purnam. But He sees the mood. He sees the bhava. You offer something with that bhava. That may not be materially, that may not be the perfect thing. But still Lord accepts that. Why? Because of the Vatsalya. Lord says, you are trying to offer something to me, then this is like we always give the example, the Father's Day, Mother's Day comes, the children buy something or draw something, Maybe from a material calculation, that may not be a very valuable thing, from a material calculation. But the father and mother appreciate, oh, my son or my daughter has done this. The pocket money was given by you only. Not that they went out and earned the money, but whatever. So they are so happy. Oh, my daughter, my son has given me this. But material value is nothing. But same way, same thing, extrapolate that to Krishna. Krishna is very happy. Krishna only provides everything. Eko bahunam yo vidadati kaman. He only provides everything. And out of that, you just, Lord, I just want to offer something to you. The Lord is saying, okay. He is not saying, everything is mine. What are you doing? No, Lord does not think like that. He thinks, oh, you are offering something to me. Yes. He accepts that. That is a patram pushpam palam toyam yome bhaktya prayaschati tataham bhakti upahritam. Krishna sees only the bhakti. If the bhakti bhava it is offered, he accepts that. So that is why the opportunity is here for us, so we can finish this cycle. That's why these prayers are very important. Sometimes the Srimad Bhāgavatam is full of prayers. We have Gajendra prayers, just we finished. We have Bhishmadev prayers, Kunti Maharani prayers, Prahlad Maharaj prayers, Dhruva Maharaj prayers. All these prayers. Why? Because we don't have to invent prayers actually. We don't have to invent. So this is a modern fashion. We have to do everything our own prayer, our own song, our own this. No need actually. We don't have to. Because these prayers are already authorized by the Lord. Already, this is Mahajana Ena Katassa Panta. All the Mahajans, they have already chalked out a plan for us actually. All the Swayambhu, Sambhu, Narada, Kumara, Kapila, all these great authorities have chalked out a plan. Because what is a chalked out the plan? That means how to go about, how to get out of this place. All these things. The Srila Prabhupada follows in the same thing. So he has already chalked out. We don't have to write all the purports and other things now. Prabhupada has already done that. Now we have to read and we have to try to understand, assimilate, and then finish our business here. So this is what, so the prayers are very important and teach also. Like a Dhruva Maharaj was a very young boy. We can't expect a 5-year-old boy getting agitated by the stepmother's treatment. Yes, it is natural actually, because it's natural if somebody is chastising you for nothing. He is not asking for a sun or moon. He just wants to sit on the father's lap. What is the big deal? No? But he was not allowed for that. So he got agitated. But he went to the mother gave the right instruction. So this is the beauty, like the Vedic system. Everybody was very knowledgeable. Not that, okay, Queen Suniti was not, she knows, okay, this situation is not very favorable for us because the king is inclined towards the other queen. So only God can help, only Krishna can help. So he went and wanted to find God. And so he had a desire. But for a different reason. He wanted to find God, not for executing Anya Bilashita Sunyam. No, he wanted to God, he wanted to get a kingdom bigger than his grandfather's kingdom, whatever. That is what his desire was. But he had the desire. Immediately Lord fulfilled the desire. Yeah, Narada Muni comes and tests him. And then 5 months, 6 months, he had a darshan of the Lord. And after having a darshan of the Lord is asking, my dear Dhruva, what do you want? Dhruva Maharaj is feeling ashamed actually. He's feeling ashamed. I was just looking for a broken pieces of glass. Now I got the jewel of your association. I do not want anything. This is what the beauty. Because the devotional service is so potent, so powerful. But even though you started with some desire, but engage in devotional service, engage with the devotees association, Lord's darshan, completely you forget actually. Whatever the purpose you started your penances, you forgot. But still, Lord is so merciful. Okay, yeah, you forgot. No problem. I will still give you that. So this is the beauty of the Lord. So sometimes we forget. We have to keep reminding the Lord. Lord, I'm also there. Please don't. I have this. My wish list is there. You don't have to remind. He is situated as a Paramatma. He knows exactly what is going on. What is your need? What is the so? But he fulfills according to your not only according to your desire. What we have to desire, and you have to have the eligibility also. Like if sometimes now I want to be like in the president's position, like a US president. Yeah, you can be there, but not as a president, but as a bug, you can be sitting in that position. Your thing is there, that much only you can do. So Lord will fulfill the desire. So we have to be very careful what we ask the Lord, what kind of desires we have. So Srila Prabhupada the purport explains this sloka as stated in Bhagavad Gita 7.5, apareyam itastu anyam prakritim viddhime param jiva bhutam mahabaho yayetam dharyate jagat. The entire world is going on because the living entity who is part and parcel of the Supreme Lord is utilizing the material energy. Actually, the material world is not needed, actually, one sense. The material world is not needed. Because the living entity wanted to enjoy separately from the Lord has to create this material world. Sometimes, like we see the children imitate the mother, like, I'm also going to cook. I'm also going to cook. So mother gives all the paraphernalia, not the real paraphernalia, that all the toy stove, toy utensils, toy spoon, everything. So they will play half an hour, 1 hour. Then after that, I'm hungry. Then what should I do? No, this is not going to give satisfaction. I have to go to the real mother, real father and ask, okay, where is roti, where is chapati, where is rice, where is dal? We have to go, because that is same thing for us also. Lord is seeing, just watching. As a Paramatma, He is watching us actually. Okay, how much you are engrossed in this thing, very, very busy, very, very serious. Especially in the beach, like we go to the beach, the children, they play castle. That build the castle, I am the king, I am the queen, this is the flag here, this is our kingdom. After that, few minutes later, that this thing comes, the wave comes, finishes everything. So the parents are watching and then they are smiling. But if you look at their life, that is also like that only. You are also building castles, like I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, Then when the time comes, maybe 40, 50, 60, 70, according to Kali Yuga, it is any time actually. So that's it, finished. So we have to be very, very careful. That is why Durlabha Manusha Janma, this Manusha Janma, this is a human form of life, is very, very, very rare. So this has to be used for a specific purpose. That is why it is mentioned. That is why Lord is accompanying the living entity all the time. So as a Paramatma, that's why Srila Prabhupada says here in this, the external material energy moves this wheel like electricity. Thus the wheel revolves very quickly around its central support, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the super soul and the ultimate truth. So this is a position of the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord, He doesn't want to leave us high and dry. He wants to give us all the time an opportunity to get back to Him. He comes personally and He sends His representative. Why He is doing that? So that the living entity does not have to loiter here in this material world. He is very, very concerned actually. We are not that much concerned. We are not that much concerned to go back to Godhead. But He is so concerned that this fellow is not going to be concerned. So he takes concern. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna says, Sarva Dharman, you surrender, then only I am going to talk to you. Otherwise, no more talking. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is more concerned. No problem. Whether you surrender or not surrender, first I will give you the degree, then you study. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu business is, first He gives a degree. I already given you a degree, you develop it actually. So that is because He is very concerned, because this person is not going to surrender. So at least by engaging in devotional service, by doing this sadhana bhakti, then slowly and steadily he will come to the point that, yes, Lord, you are everything for me. So that is the level we have to come to. So, sorry, 1 second. So here in the 15th chapter, Lord again gives another Mamaivamso Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manasashtani Indriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati. The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with 6 senses that include the mind. This is the position. Because the living entity, we are also very, very closely related with the Lord. Very, very close relationship. We have a very close relationship. Because Mamai Vamso, we are Krishna has a Swamsa, Vibhinnamsa. We are Swamsa is Vishnu expansion, Vibhinnamsa is the living entities. So we are also very close. So the condition, they are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with 6 senses that include the mind. So this position is like that is why Krishna dedicates the whole chapter, 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, in controlling the mind actually. Because if the mind is controlled, then automatically the whole thing, whole system, everything is controlled actually. So, Krishna says in the beginning of the chapter that if the mind is controlled, is a best friend. If the mind is not controlled, it becomes a worst enemy actually. We see also practically if the mind goes all over the place, then it ruins our life. Spiritual life and material life also. So so Krishna gives this thing. Prabhupada states in the purport: the entire world is going on because of the living entity who is part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, is utilizing material energy. Under the clutches of the material energy, the Jivatma is revolving on the wheel of birth and death under the direction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The central point is the Super Soul. So then he gives this Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hrideshu Arjuna Tishtati. So he is situated as the Paramatma in the heart of the living entity. Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani Yantra Arudhani Mayaya. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna, and is directing the wanderings of all living entities who are seated on a machine made of the material energy. So this is Lord's kindness actually. Lord is very, very merciful. So He doesn't want the living entity to be left alone actually. Sometimes we want, leave me alone. This is very standard thing. If you go and talk to somebody, leave me alone. You can't leave you alone actually. Because we know what capacity we have actually. Sometimes, leave me alone, I want to be alone. You can't be alone. For everything you are dependent. You are inhaling, breathe, that is also you are dependent. Everything we are dependent on the Lord. Oxygen, we are dependent on the Lord. For the light, you are dependent. Everything, for all our things. I can be very independent. No independent. Where is independence actually? There is no independence. You are dependent on the Lord, dependent on the government, everything we are dependent. So better be dependent on the Lord, and then that way you can live happily. So instead of revolting, no, I'm going to be independent. There is no independence actually. You can close your this thing, like all the air you can do, pranayama, everything you do, but still you need air. You can't be independent. So that is why the whole prayers here, Lord Brahmaji is instructing everyone, not only the Devata demigods, to all the living entities. Here we have to surrender unto the Supreme Lord. If we do that, then our life will be successful actually. Not only in that is why they don't desire anything. Like even Hanumanji were offered, Ramachandra Murthy was very, very happy. Hanumanji, I want to give you liberation. Hanumanji is very politely said, my Lord, I am your servant. Anything which breaks that relation, I don't want it. I am your eternal servant only. So any liberation or whatever it may be, whether it's Sayuji, Samipya, Sariji, nothing, we are not interested in anything. Because I am your servant, you are my master. Anything which is going to break that relationship, I don't want it. This is the beauty of pure bhakti. He didn't want anything, but he has everything. He has everything. He has all the facilities, all the Ashta Siddhi, Nava Nidhi, everything is there, but he didn't want anything. He didn't want to use anything for his own purposes. He wanted to just, my relationship with the Lord Ram is going to be disturbed, I don't want it. So, you want question? Oh, I thought you were just stretching the hand only. I thought maybe he's, now only before this thing only, I think, Sivia's brother, so I think he's also getting into that. Okay. So now these problems, the solution part. Now sometimes most of the time we discuss problem. We get very dejected actually. So solution to the problem is more important than the problem actually. So Krishna provides the facility. Yes, you are coming to the material world, so you have to live. You don't want to jump out of the window and finish your life. No, again the karma will continue. So what we have to do is, we have to engage in pure devotional service. If you engage in pure devotional service, then we know what is your constitutional position. As a constitutional position, we are servant of the Lord. And then that will give us happiness. Our happiness is already included. When Lord is already eaten breakfast. So not that in another half an hour, our breakfast is also ready. It's not that, okay, only Lord only eats, we are all starving for the rest of the day. No, not like that. So it is already included. There is a Lord's enjoyment, so our enjoyment is just following it. So if we understand that way, so there is no harm. We can live happily. One of the Acharya is saying, this material world, there is no problem. normally we heard material world is problem, but this is one Acharya, he is saying this Purnam Sukha, Vishwam Purna Sukhayate. He said this Vishwam, this whole world, Purna Sukhayate. For whom? The person who has taken shelter at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for him there is no problem. What is the problem? Wherever he goes, he worships the Lord, he distributes the prasadam, distributes the knowledge, and then for him there is no problem. So that is why Krishna gives this, the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti sorjana. When we understand Krishna's appearance and Krishna's activities are transcendental, then act according to that. Then we don't have to take birth again into this material world. Why we have to take birth in the material world? Because we understand that just, okay, Krishna is also like another person. He's like he came and he was suffering and all these things. And then so we think Krishna like that. But Krishna's appearance and activities are completely transcendental. Nothing to do with this material world. Whatever we see, there may be some similarities may be there. Whatever the activity, but that similarity is nothing to do with this matter. Krishna's activity is divyam, transcendental. So if you understand that in truth, not just, oh, I understood, can I go back, come back to God? No, you can't just go back like just by simple understanding. You have to understand in truth. Then you can go back, come back to God. So Krishna has the formula, Krishna has the facility, and he is there also. Upadrashta anumantascha bharta bhokta maheshwara. He is there. He is there with us. When we are talking, he is there. He knows exactly what is going on in our mind. That can be a proper desire or not that good desire. Everything he is monitoring. So we just pray to him, Krishna, yes, even though all the nonsense is coming in my mind, still please help me. Please help me. We can pray to him. This is the only person where you can reveal your mind actually. Maybe you can reveal to Vaishnavas also, but the main thing, Krishna knows what is going on in your mind. So we can be truthful to Krishna. Not that we don't want to put a show, put a kind of, some kind of this thing for him. Because he knows exactly what is your exact, what is your feeling, what are you doing, what is your intentions, everything he knows. So that's why he says, upadrashta, he is sitting and just watching. But he is not partaking in all whatever things we are doing. He is just watching only. Upadrashta anumantascha bharta bhokta maheshwara paramatmeti chapi yukto dehesmi purusha para. He is a purusha, para purusha. He is watching and he is permitting. Different activities are happening. He is permitting. But permitting does not mean that he is responsible for that. You only, desire comes from you only. So you have to, so that is why we have to train our mind, train our system in such a way that we purify our desires. This is a purified desire. That is why Rishi Kena, Rishi Kesa Sevanam, Bhaktir Uchyate. Bhakti Uchyate, Uttama Bhakti is, what is that? We have to purify the desires in such a way that the senses are engaged in the service of Rishi Kesa. So that is what needed. If that can happen rest of the life, then our going back home, back to God is guaranteed. Krishna says, this is the very secret. Secret is like if you can engage in devotional service or help also. This is a very big thing. You engage in devotional service is one thing. If you help in devotional service, this is end of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is summarizing. Say that this is a rahasya. There is no devotee who is more dear to me than he who is trying to distribute this knowledge. Try to do something for Krishna. We have whatever capacity you have as a mother, as a father, as a whatever your position, you can do something in the service of Krishna. Krishna appreciates that. Krishna gives this, all this knowledge, gives the understanding, everything he is providing. He only gives. Mata smrtir jnanam apohanamscha vedhaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo. If you can understand that, then our life will be successful, and then we finish our business, go back home, back to Godhead. So here, Brahmaji is offering these prayers to the Lord and impressing upon the demigods that we have to surrender. This is a very, we offer our respectful obeisances unto him. This we have to do it as a matter of duty, matter of service. In whatever way you take it, we have to do that. That way, we can put an end to this. Because even you go to Brahmaloka, there is no guarantee that you will go back home, back to God. There is, Shastra says, if you are in a Brahmaloka serving the Lord, after the annihilation, then you can still go back. But the thing is, why to wait for that time? You just even now you can go back home, back to God. In this same lifetime, at least if we aim that way, we should not be very complacent. Oh yeah, go back home, go back to God. We'll see later. Say later means another millions of lives will go like that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come, Prabhupada has come. We have come so close actually, so close. We are able to read Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, we are able to have darshan, and we are able to take prasadam. All these things are there. Why to miss this opportunity actually? So we should take advantage of that. Like this, the instruction is not only for demigods, for us also. We have to make our life perfect and then go back home, back to garden. Stop here. If there is any questions or comments. Hare Krishna. Yes, ma'am.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you for the nice class. Prabhu, you mentioned how devotees, they don't want to achieve the position of Lord Brahma, but they don't mind whether they become a worm in the devotee's family.
Yeah.
So my question is, can't they perform devotional service in Brahma Loka and then achieve liberation?
Yes, you can do that, but chances are very good that they make some mistakes also. Like Lord Brahma, also he got bewildered, correct? When Lord Brahma, when Krishna was eating yogurt rice, like everything is flowing like this, he thought, is he our Supreme Lord? He got a doubt also. No? He thought, is he my Lord? He got a doubt for a very short time, he got a doubt. And then he want to test it out. He want to steal the boys and other things. But Krishna, immediately he manifested everything. So that the position is like, yes, your point is right. Even if you Brahma Loka also, Brahma is also doing a service actually. Brahma, what Brahmaji is doing is not like but Brahmaji still has a desire. He wanted to create something, he wanted to achieve something. But the devotee's position is different than Brahma's position. Because devotee, whatever Lord wants, he will do that. That's it. It's not like Brahma, you can, even in the Brahma Loka, you can perform devotional service. But there is a chance of falling down there also. So, like Indradev, if he performed 100 Aswamedha Yajna, you should be completely pure devotee only. Then why these other desires are coming? Why the Prithu Maharaja's horse you are going and stealing? Because there is still catch is there. There is a little bit of catch there. So sometimes Brahmaji also gets bewildered actually. But a devotee doesn't get bewildered. Because devotee, yes, whatever situation, you are my worshipful Lord unconditionally. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that's why he says, whether you make me broken-hearted or you embrace me, doesn't matter. You are my worshipful Lord unconditionally. Unconditional, that comes in the pure devotional state. So, if somebody, it is mentioned in the one place Prabhupada says, the current Brahma, after finishing his life, he will go back home, back to Godhead. Because he has been serving the Lord's mission. So Lord's mission he is serving. So there is a very good possibility he will do. But do you want to take a chance? That's why Acharyas don't say that, I will become Brahma, I will perform devotional services. I say, I will perform, even if I am in the home in the home of a devotee, that is better. So at least I will get some connection with the devotees of the Lord. So that is the reason. So it's we are not disrespecting Brahmaji. We are not disrespecting Brahma Loka. But there is still a position of fall down there in that situation also, if you are not careful.
Thank you.
Is that okay? Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please pass on the microphone.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Prabhu.
You said Lord Chaitanya gives the degree first.
Yeah.
And then you do the study after.
Yeah.
When you say degree, do you
Krishna
mean
Prema.
Krishna Prema? He gives you a taste first.
Yeah.
And then the sadhana bhakti is after.
Yeah, and then you have to develop it actually. Because that's why Rupa Goswami says, this is like a Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradhayate. Because he is trying to give Krishna Prema. That person does not even know who Krishna is. Why is not that he is not but what he is, these are two processes, like Krishna Prema he gives, and then he is Krishna himself. He can do that anything. He can do Krishna, he sees the situation in the Kali Yuga is so difficult. If you are going to understand this thing, understand bhakti, and then Krishna Prema is going to be difficult, I'll give immediately Krishna Prema. Then you work on that, and you develop it actually. So that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But that is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that person, they also became ecstatic. And who met those people, they also became, this is like a very contagious, in the positive sense, it is a contagious disease. Contagious, not in the negative sense, but because once you get, that's why you see somebody, they saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, immediately they go to other village, and everybody became very happy by seeing him only. They have not directly seen Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because by just seeing him only, they became happy. So this is, because the Kali Yuga, the very difficult, Manda Sumanda Madayo, Manda Bhagya Upadhruta. The Kali Yuga, very difficult situation, so the process of God realization is also made easy. But it's not like nothing is compromised. Still you have to study. Even though you have a degree, still you have to study. You have to put up all your sadhana, everything you have to do. But first the taste is given to you. So that way once you can have the taste, and then you can go with the taste. So that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's special mercy actually. Because otherwise Krishna says, you surrender, then we'll talk. Ye yata ma prapadyante tam tasaiva bhajamyaham. You surrender, I will reciprocate. But here, surrender, nothing. First, I give you this, and then you surrender later. That is, but that way he is attracting. He is more concerned, like how long you are going to remain in this material world. So come, just like I give this formula, and then you develop it actually. So that's understanding. Okay. Thank you very much. Grantaraj Srimad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.